So this was a game that I played last night with my buddy AOA Fried Rye. He's a really exceptional Call of Duty player, really exceptional first-person shooter player, in fact. This is, of course, the map Fallen. I'm using my support class, which is the Scar with red dot and silencer, and FMG Akimbos for close encounters. I like starting out here, putting a claymore upstairs, and then just hanging out to see if anyone comes around this corner, but this was a pretty slow start for me in this game. Nobody seemed to want to come around either the corner or this little area here. Using a claymore and portable radar, you saw me put that claymore upstairs. I decided to go back upstairs, and sure enough, I hear some footsteps, and that claymore tick. He was obviously using a recon, and Recon Pro, which delays the claymores and bouncing betties from going off. And the funny thing is, knowing that he was coming, I had to kill him and then run away before that claymore went off. Because it's mine, I take damage from it if it goes off when I'm on top of it. Now that was a ridiculous kill. I totally thought I had a beat on him. Anyway, so I'm using the Scar with red dot and silencer. So obviously my proficiencies in attachments. That's so I can aim easily and stay stealthy. I'm using Sitrep Pro, my very favorite perk of all time, so that I can A, never die from claymores or bouncing betties or what have you, and B, hear those footsteps. I'm wearing Turtle Beach headsets, extremely important. Really gives away a lot of enemy position. Not very many people use Dead Silence Pro, so you can almost count on this to be the case, that you can hear people coming all the time. Right now I hear people coming up the stairs. I didn't even hear that second guy. And I hear more footsteps. I know he's obviously around the corner somewhere. Boom. He's done. This is why Sitrep Pro is so important. So for my my perks, Sleight of Hand, Assassin, and Sitrep. And for my my support package rather, I use the Counter UAV, I use the SAM turret, and the Recon drone. And if you're really patient and intelligent about how you approach these things, you can usually get, there's those footsteps again, I hear him coming up the stairs, I know he's coming. You can get 10 kills on every map pretty easily. So here, myself and my buddy, AOA Fried Rye, we decided to try and hold out this building. And speaking of giving away your position, I know there's a guy over there because he was firing upstairs. He may have been using a silencer, but I saw the trail of the bullets. This is a pretty this is pretty much a hotbed because people want to get that prime sniper spot. And if you have a good teammate and someone who you're communicating with, you can usually hold down this fort pretty well. And as you can see, I hear footsteps all over the place. I know that this guy's coming in. I was thinking about knifing him once he came around the corner, but I saw that he was going right after AOA Fried Rye right there, so I figured it would be better to just take him out with my FMGs. Here's the big kill. Now, I think there were technically about 5 people there. I got 3 of them. Let's take another look at that. Definitely 5 guys. 3 guys on the ground floor, 1 guy going up the stairs on the left, and the one who was firing at me was down the hall there, so if only I had had a Predator missile. And back to the game, you can see that AOA Fried Rye nearly gets taken out by that grenade. Looking at the radar, again, they're all trying to storm this house that we've been holding down. We've obviously pissed them off. This is a way that I typically like to play a lot of matches. I find that, particularly with Modern Warfare 3, the map designs, they don't flow necessarily as well as Black Ops. I actually prefer Black Ops over Modern Warfare 3. Don't get me wrong, I'm enjoying myself, I'm having fun playing Modern Warfare 3, but I found Black Ops to be almost universally better, especially the map design. And so, with maps like these, what I like doing is I like just staying in one particular area and then just really, covering myself digging in. Now, obviously, these guys have started to understand that I'm hanging out up here. I think he throws a flashbang here or something. Oh. Now, what's amazing here is this guy just comes around the corner and pops me just like that, kaboom. Obviously, he knew I was there, but I was surprised how quickly I went down. So, here's the Recon drone. Your very best friend and your team's very best friend. I've named him Jiminy. Jiminy the Recon drone. A lot of these guys are using Blind Eye Pro, so I don't have much of an opportunity to sort of get a heads up as to where they actually are. So I'm flying around like an idiot, trying to find somebody to tag. And then when I happen upon these 2 guys, I tag them. And then it doesn't seem to show up. It's the weirdest thing. I don't see those little green X's over their heads. So Eventually, I sort of figured that they must be tagged. I fly away.
Friendly hind inbound.
In search of more people to tag. Right now I'm at 12 and 2. Pretty impressive. I think I ultimately end up at about 17 and 4. So I know I don't have much time left with my recon drone. See if I can tag a couple more people. Every time you tag a person, you get 100 points plus 20 for every time that they go down from somebody else. So the recon drone, on top of the 350 points you get for putting them up, I mean, it's worth an awful lot of points. So as you can see, AOA Fry Ride, my buddy, has put up his recon drone. I think he has a bit better luck finding people and tagging them. So, oh, I hear he's gone upstairs, I hear those footsteps, but the little guy on green on the radar has obviously beat me to it, and I get gunned down. Very unfortunate. Every so often you'll see a team do this, you know, they'll all, or most of them will hang out in one particular area, and it can be very difficult to sort of get them out. Here in this corner, they obviously have no idea that I'm coming. I see these two people. One of them goes down from my buddy there. And then this other guy's running around the outer track, and out he goes. And I think here I engage in a little bit of a war with people coming around from this corner. I hear the footsteps, I know they're there. And of course I get flashbanged. I just hose down the whole area to avoid getting gunned down. And I just play a game and wait for them to come. There's 3 of them there. That's a bit of a robbery. I'm pretty sure that I got at least 3 hit markers there. Look at that, 2 robberies in a row. Unbelievable, like 7 hit markers. I finally put down my SAM turret, and I use my my next counter UAV. See that dude upstairs, pop him down. And I think I get 1 more kill before this game is over. But like anything, I always recommend playing with with a friend or somebody you trust, or somebody who you know. A, you'll have a better time playing with someone you know. B, you're going to communicate better. A headset is so important, even if it's just not to hear where people are coming, but to be able to talk. To your teammates, to your friends. I'm actually not even able to talk to my teammates here. We're in a party here, but it doesn't really matter because I really only need to be able to chat with AOA Fried Rye. See, I can't seem to find anybody here. I'm finally wandering around the other side of the map instead of staying in that same corner, which is where I usually sort of park myself. And the reason I saw that guy is, again, he gave away his position on the radar when he fired at somebody. So I think, especially in this game, considering you go down so quickly, a silencer is really not a bad thing to slap onto your gun. So we totally creamed him. AOA Fried Rye and I go 1 and 2. He beat me by 20 points. 1 extra tagged assist. And we went 17 and 8 and 17 and 4 respectively, just because of smart playing and intelligent usage of our equipment. So thanks guys, hope you enjoyed this, and I'll see you next time.